I went on the
Yakama mission trip with our youth group.
to Sacred Road Ministries in Yakima, Washington. Yeah, it's like 3 hours outside of Seattle. We flew into Spokane. And then we had to drive several hours to get to the reservation. And then once we were on the reservation, it was very much removed from any city lights. I mean, we were sleeping in teepees and all of that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I would say just the hours on the work site, it was hot. The roofs were very hot. Um, Painting, being on ladders, and just kind of painting and coordinating with different churches and different people, and just trying to all come together to finish one project was certainly difficult at times. And then with our children's site, that was also very difficult with just seeing the brokenness out there and knowing what those kids were coming from, and the homes that the kids were returning to was certainly really hard, especially for some of our students, to see that brokenness and poverty up front.
A really good part was for all of our students that went, it was their very first mission trip, and that was really special to see all of them serving in different capacities and to see them thriving. And I think any mission trip that you go on is special, but especially the very first one, and to get to see them in that environment was just something I'll treasure forever.
One thing that stuck out to me was the elk. The elk was really good, and I've never had it before, so trying it was different texture and a different kind of taste to it, but it was delicious. And the cooks there at the church worked really hard to prepare our meals and had their own recipes, and it was all delicious.
Well, we actually ate really good because the people who founded Sacred Road, the ministry that we went with, are from Birmingham, and so they fed us good Southern comfort food, which was such a relief. I was worried that we might have to eat some interesting things, but it was great. And then on our day off, we did actually go to a local diner, and the place was called Miners, and they had these massive burgers that were bigger than my hands. And they were just amazing and exactly what we needed on our day off. So it was great. My elevator pitch would be, there's really no excuse that's good enough for you not to go if you are a believer. I think it is such a special opportunity, and it is so good for everyone to get out of their comfort zones. And logistically, even with this mission trip, you didn't even need a passport to come, so there is literally no excuse for you not to go on one. And it changes the way your worldview and the way you see other things. And again, I think it's the most valuable experience for everyone to get out of their comfort zone and to be somewhere where they are the outsider.
I would say with short-term mission trips, you always go with the goal of blessing other people, which certainly you do that on those trips, but it's just incredible how blessed you feel coming back. Also, you grow closer to your group, especially when you're going with a group from your church. Like, you really get to know them that week and get to know their stories, and it's just good way to grow in community and just grow in love for Jesus.